No one is perfect, not even the Uggs. But don't tell them I said that. Here are some screw-ups, edits, and extras from the last episode of The Ugly Truth. We call them Ugly Cuts. Mashugana.
Okay, can you fold that so it doesn't make noise? You want to turn off the AC?
We can.
It's pretty loud.
Well, we're going to be a short show,
it's registering. Right? That's all AC.
All right. Stand by. We're about to get hot and sweaty up in this. Okay, sorry.
Ready?
Yes.
You don't need any water?
Oh, let me get it. I am unprepared.
You're such a rook. This is a professional operation.
This is why I'm not the talent. I am the behind-the-scenes kind of guy. I'm the Dr. Dre of this shiznit.
Dr. Dre had talent behind the mic.
Hey, no, not really.
Yeah, he did.
He was okay. He was not. His strength was not rapping.
Well,
he was good, don't get me wrong, but his strength
I'm
was
not getting you wrong. I'm just going to reach out to Dr. Dre and let him know that you don't think that he's very good.
Did you see the Jimmy Kimmel thing that just came out? Mm-mm. You know how Jimmy Kimmel plays practical jokes all the time?
Yes.
So I did not watch the video. I only saw the headline, but apparently they interview people on the street and somehow they egg them into talking shit about 50 Cent and 50 Cent standing behind them while they're doing it.
They tried to get me to talk about. I'd be like, you realize the man's been shot many times. He could kill someone. I am not going to talk shit about 50 Cent. I don't care how people think he's a sellout. Good.
I thought it was funny because the picture I see is some guy going like this and 50 Cent standing by. And you know, he is a huge dude.
No way.
So the headline was something like, it was like BuzzFeed or something. Yeah. It was like, mental note, never trust Jimmy Kimmel.
No, he's horrible.
He will do that to anyone.
I mean, I like him, but
funny,
you know what I mean.
But yeah, for sure. Okay.
Okay, ready? I think the levels are good.
Okay,
we both look good.
I think so.
Yes, we look good. Okay.
Yeah, as long as we're so close to the mic that we're practically kissing. All
right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we didn't have to do 1, 2, 3 or anything.
Nope.
This is so weird. It's like super normal now.
Yeah.
Okay. And watching that made me realize that as bad as we think our country is, we got nothing on the 80s and 90s of LA and New York. That shit was serious.
Yeah.
Seriously scary stuff. So just a reminder, all the anger's online. It's not in the streets like it was back then. It was fucking scary in LA back then. Yeah. Holy crap. Except for the Koreans.
They were badass.
They were not fucking around. They're like, no,
come on in.
We went through hell already.
Yeah.
Come to our town and see what happens. Come to our part of LA, man. Those fools were on roofs with guns.
Yeah.
They knew what they were doing. So bravo for keeping your area clean.
They've already. So we had some, but it's kind of a new thing. But we went to Disneyland. They had the gray stuff
from Beauty and the Beast.
They took something from the movie, made it. It's just basically a cupcake frosting, but it was really good. But still.
Yeah, but it was great.
So one of the Star Wars doesn't have a lot of food references in it. You know, throughout the entire thing, you don't really pay attention to what they're eating or what they're doing, with one exception. Did you see how they announced it though?
I don't care.
No, so they brought out, and so there must be some relevance to this, but it's called Ralph Breaks the Internet or something, and Wreck-It Ralph 2. They brought out as many princesses as they could. So
you mean Disney princesses?
Yes. So all the actresses that had done the Little Mermaid actors came out. That like anybody who was alive that had played anybody from Moana to whatever, to Little Mermaid to Ariel was up on the stage. So there must be some kind of relevance in there with all the princesses in the storyline. So
yeah, all right.
So that was their really quick story. When Lion King was getting ready to come out, the way that they promoted it was that opening scene, right?
So they do that for the live now.
And I remember being, because I had a little one at the time, right? So I remember being in the Disney store, and they would show that, and literally everybody at the Disney store stopped.
Right.
They stopped. It was just really like nobody had seen anything like that before, and the music was really compelling and everything. So apparently they do that scene shot for shot. Huh. Like to the point where Simba does the little cute sneeze, and he does shot for shot. So that's being done. And you know what? The one cool transportation they are bringing back that I think is cool.
You would do
is
it.
Those
I know you.
Skyliner things.
What?
Remember way back in the day, Disneyland had those things like they have at Santa Cruz where they're just it's like a ski lift or like kind of
like
thing.
A gondola.
But, a gondola. Yes, that's it. So they're bringing one of those back, but also to Florida.
We interviewed him last year, I believe.
To this day, is he our only interview?
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently, what are you trying to say?
Apparently, podcasts that do interviews are popular, but the Uggs are,
I see.
You want to do interviews. You want to do lots more interviews.
Can we just fucking wish Nick Nappy a happy 1-year anniversary on his restaurant? Honestly, I think it's one of the best seasons they've had. Really. I really do. I think it was one of the most dynamic seasons of MasterChef was that year.
Yeah, we're biased, but...
Probably had nothing to do with us being on the show, but I'm just saying,
Well, we were on the show a season later, right? But
it was with all the previous season cast.
It was very entertaining.
And fans.
But, we kind of decided, look, we could go on a trip or and do semi-first class, like where half the stuff we're spending is on an airline flight, or we could go totally first class, and that's what we decided to do. Yeah,
so it's going to be great. So we're calling it a second honeymoon, we're going to, hopefully nothing ruins it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're not putting too much pressure on ourselves to be romantic. I can't do that. Yeah, I can't be romantic on purpose. If it happens, it happens. Not to mention it's fucking vegan, but come on,
Thanks for checking out this week's Ugly Cuts. Join us for an all-new episode dropping every Sunday on your favorite podcast platform and, of course, uglytruth.com. That's UGLEE truth.com.